Welcome to That One Podcast, episode 24, the Kobe Bryant edition.
Welcome, everybody. It is
That One Podcast with the R-O-B, you know me, Rob Brown, spelt like the color. How are you?
because I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. I just came off of a fantastic show that I did at Fat Moose Comics, people. Give me a round of applause. Yes, that is what's up. It was a great show. Shout out to Sean for allowing me to do the show there at Fat Moose Comics. Fat Moose Comics is a great comic book store. It has tons of comic books of your wildest dreams. You can get some awesome memorabilia as well there. I don't know why I just stuttered there. Didn't do any warm-ups before the show. Dong. Anyway, just came off of a shift at my retail, and it was fantastic. Worked by myself the entire time. Give me a round of applause. People told me a good job at my job, okay? They told me a good job. I'm one of those Gen Z people who I need to hear the approval, because if I don't, then I think it was a bad job. It's a red flag of mine, okay? Red flag. Red flag. It's a massive red flag. You gotta go, good job! Good job! You did so good! And I'll be like, really? Really? I'm like a golden retriever. That's what my girlfriend said. So, yeah, it was a great show. I will be doing a little bit of a sneak peek of it. Parts of it will be in this episode as well, so stay tuned for that. It is going to be great. I did What's in the Bag there. I did a couple of topics, but I will be showing a couple of things. Also, questions at the end. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was
a delight. It was a delight.
Do you like that or not? You know what? I'm going to keep doing it because I like it.
I like doing this. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's, ASMR. Oh, sounds like I'm in your pocket on a phone call. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that.
Of course, I did a little bit of ASMR. Because I was trying to hold the microphone and whatever. You heard it. You heard it. I think I just got a mosquito bite. I definitely just got a mosquito bite. Look, people, I'm in the garage again. I'm back. Back in the New York groove. Yeah. But I didn't want to go into this show talking about what was just going on at my job because I'm learning, as I have a hair in my mouth, that everything that I do, talking-wise, artistic-wise, yes, even in painting, like art, where you paint your emotions. I do that a lot. I always do the thing that is happening to me at that moment. So since I've been working constantly trying to get this money, don't have a cha-ching. What would be a good cha-ching? That would be not a good cha-ching.
Whoa!
Yeah, money. Oh, yeah, Italian people.
Whoa!
Yeah. You dropped the spaghetti.
Whoa!
That's mean. All right. Sorry, Italian people. I didn't mean that. I did.
Whoa!
Did I?
Whoa!
I'm having too much fun with this. But I have seen that I do way too much of just a hyperfixation of something because I've noticed it at my podcast where I did like a, getting to know what's going on in my life, and I talked about my retail job for 20 minutes. That is a lot. I explained my entire job to the people who were there, and it was good, but I didn't need to do it because then it kind of was like I didn't have material, and I did, and it was weird to me because I was like, and then this happens, and then this happens, and then if something else happens and this happens, then one time this person did this to me. So that's why I'm not showing the entire podcast. I'm going to be showing the bits that I really enjoyed. So then the next time that you want to go to a show like that, you can come and see what goes on in a show. It's audio only, but believe me, it's a great experience. It was great. But yeah, I noticed that even in stand-up, when I was writing for stand-up comedy, I was doing a lot of bits about my retail job, about just what is going on in Walmart. And I don't need to be, I don't want to make myself like a one-trick pony where I'm like, hey, this is what's going on in my job. Oh, hey, what do you think? What's the deal with this retail? All these things happen. You know what I'm saying? I need to tell more stories, I'm not doing hack jokes, though. I'm not doing like two blind people walked into a bar. You'd think the other one would tell the other one about it. Stuff like that. I don't want to do that. I want to do stuff that is energy, stuff that, because like even in this podcast, I go from bang, 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 bit, because I'm trying to have fun, but then I'm trying to stay focused, and then I'm trying to have fun, I'm trying to stay focused, and it always bounces back and forth. Someone literally in the comments said that it's like 3 times speed. You're watching it in 3 times speed, and he is right. So round of applause for him. Watching it back, yeah, I'm like, holy crap, why am I talking so fast? Didn't you go to school for this? Yes, I did. So, I'm learning that I just need to expand what I'm talking about. Did you like what I did there? Expand what I'm doing. So, I'd rather go back to my wild side. My wild side. Yeah. And the wild side is the one that I've talked about a lot in therapy, because I used to play the comedian character that I am on stage in real life constantly. Yeah. So, because I used to think like, oh, if I have great stories, then I'll be able to tell them on stage and blah, 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 all that. And then I learned that a lot of people are embarrassed from those situations. They're embarrassed, okay? They're embarrassed. Like, for instance, one time, I'll tell this story. I was going to help a friend and his father, because his father was working at we'll say a company. And they were doing a retreat where you put down mulch for houses in a sketchy town. And we had to go through a sketchy area of the town, because it's a sketchy town in Union County. And we were like, wow, me and my friend were like, wow, these houses are not like the ones that we live in. And that's when, the dad was like, yeah, it's pretty sketchy here, I wouldn't live here. Just remember that, we're cleaning up and we're making it better. So I kept that in my head that, oh yeah, it's a sketchy place. And we're cleaning it up. So that's a good thing. But the mayor comes to this cleanup event, and I get to meet the mayor of this sketchy town. And what do I say to this mayor? Drum roll, please. You gotta clean up this town. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
What?
Yep, that's what I said to him. You gotta clean up this town. This place is dirty. This place is disgusting. So, I embarrassed a couple of people in that situation. A couple of people laughed. I was also like 7 years old when this happened, but that's a story I love telling because it's a situation that I put people in. Yeah. It's different, people. I'm different. I'm like a cartoon character in real life, a golden retriever. If I was a cartoon, I'd be a cartoon golden retriever. Just yeah, the entire time. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Regular cola. It's delicious. I highly suggest getting store brand stuff. I highly suggest it. It's very delicious. Even if you're on a budget, I'm telling you people, this is the real stuff right here. I don't know if they come out with generic beer. So for the people who drink beer, you might be screwed.
Hi, do you have a generic beer here? Do you have a generic beer? Like a store brand beer?
I know that Costco does. Kirkland beer. And I know that because my friends and I, won't name the friends, but in high school, we used to drink Kirkland beer in the summer. Yep. Yeah, it was a warm Kirkland beer. That's how you know when you really want to party, is when you drink warm beer on purpose. I used to have warm beer in a cold garage in the winter and then warm beer in a garage in the summer. So, good memories, people. It was good memories. I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. Because it made me who I am. Which is, a guy. I was a frat star for a little bit in my life. Yep, I was one of those people. I tried to live like, Animal House. I tried to live like Johnny Manziel. I tried to live like... What are other good examples of like college dudes? Zac Efron from Neighbors. I lived that type of life where it's like, yeah, man, frat or die. Theta Chi till I die, which is very true for the people who are still in college. Pay your dues. That was a big thing. Pay your dues. That was such a hard thing. You used to get so pissed off at people when they wouldn't pay their dues at all. It would be like that fucking person, we're not going to be able to go to these things because this person isn't paying their dues. This person is probably living paycheck to paycheck. That was the craziest part. I never took that for granted for how well my family helped me get through college. And now I work in retail. What's the deal with the job market? Yeah. Being in a fraternity was really cool, though. I was able to have a lot of friends. I was able to do a lot of cool things. I wanted to create stories from it, and I believe I did. Did a lot of case races. Did a lot of... we did a lot of philanthropy as well, people. I was the philanthropy chair for a little bit. See how I can say that? Philanthropy. Because I had to learn how to say it. Because I didn't know how to say it. Because I would go like, philanthropy. I'm the philamp chair. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to put on like awesome events. I was the recruitment chairman for a little bit. I got to recruit my friends. I got to pretty much make my friends by being a recruitment chairman. Like, hey, I like you. Be in my fraternity. That's how it pretty much was. So, people would vote for those people, but a lot of people made it through. And for the people who didn't, I'm sorry. I hopefully did not ruin your situation. I love how I just skip over that. A deep down sorrow of,
I'm sorry that my fraternity didn't allow you in. Sorry about that. It wasn't a lot of people anyway,
And also you got to pick. So, you know, yeah. You got the pick. I only got one bid, though, and it was from Theta Chi because I didn't care about the other ones. I had a huge connection in Theta Chi. It was my big. Won't say his name because I don't want to ruin his reputation in life, because that's just how life is. I don't want to be like, yeah, it's this guy, yeah, and then him be like, what the hell? Why did you expose me? So we'll say his name is John, and I knew John from high school. And yeah, I was able to connect with him because we went to the same college. Duh. And I got to meet the group of guys that he hangs out with, and it was a great group of people. So I joined it, and I became my life for a little bit. And then that's when I became obsessed with like hip hop and pro wrestling, which is what this podcast is kind of like, a mix of, not really, because I talk about movies, and I have done pro wrestling segments on this show, but look, people, it's all over the place. This is my hobby, and I'm trying to make it into something else. I'm planning for other things. I'm really trying to plan other things. I want to make this bigger. When I had that event, it made me so much more hungry. It made me want to be like, I want to put my resume on walls like a painting, like graffiti, so then more people know what this is, because I felt bad. I felt like I could have done even more marketing for my show. I was hitting up people like, hey, please come to the show, but it was too late, and some people already had other plans, so it just made me more hungry. Just wanted to do more. I want to do more stuff like that. I'm a semi-pro public speaker, not a pro, semi-pro. And I say semi-pro because there are moments where I do get paid, and then there's other moments where, I'm just doing it for fun. I'm doing it for the love of the game. So I would say I'm like the 37U Football League that is on Instagram. Has anyone ever seen that? The 37U Football League? That shit is insane. People are doing rough hits in this 37U game. It's like me, like, going to work and then putting on the pads and just running people over for fun. Catching a football and just getting ran over for fun. And you're on the same team forever. And do you need to be in shape? Nah, you don't need to be in shape. You just need to know how to play football. My friend was in it one time, and I didn't go to any of the games, but it looked like it was insane. Insane. But 37U, I would definitely not be a part of that, because you get like hardos from high school. Oh, I just broke that pen. You get hardos from the high school. Like, I used to be one of those people, but I don't want to be that way anymore. Of like, you got to work hard here on this organization. You got to be something here, people. You gotta train hard to be on this team, brother. Yeah, Hulk Hogan's on your football team. Brother, you gotta be something here, dude. You gotta be able to really work hard to be on the starting 11 on offense, brother. You gotta know the plays, brother. Do you have your wristband of plays? Were you watching film on the weekend? I wonder if they probably do watch film, and you're like, see what you did there? You can't block that certain way. And then in your head, you're like, I paid $125 to be on this team and to get my name on a jersey. And you're telling me how to block? That's why I could never do it. It would hurt so much too. Bro, tear an ACL from this. I don't have any covers. I don't have any health insurance, like that could cover a torn ACL like that. Maybe I do, but like, I don't know. That's a hefty thing to happen. And also, I have to retrain my knee to work again. So, am I trying to do that? No, I'm not trying to do that. Not trying to do that. But 37U homies, yo, the boys, yo, the 37U dogs out there, bro. We're gonna make it to the league somehow. Dude, all of the clips that I see, it's just people just getting hit and just being like, oh, and he goes down. Oh, and he catches the ball. Oh, touchdown. Oh, he gets knocked out. Because, like, that's the sound effect that you hear when these 37U dudes, like, do you imagine a 32-year-old garbage man just waiting for this all day, and all of a sudden your bell just gets rung because you caught a football coming down into the middle of the field, and this linebacker just, oh, yeah, that's right, son. Yeah, that's right, son. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Because it's different from high school ball. Yeah. It's different from high school ball. I played high school ball. I don't know why I'm putting my phone in my pocket. It's different from high school ball. Different. I mean, I played 2 years and I rode the bench for 2 years. It was fantastic. Got a state championship ring out of it. Not really. I got to be on the field of MetLife Stadium. Let's just say that. I was on the field for as long as everybody else was, but was I in the game? No. I took a photo at the 50-yard line, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever because it was my last game as a high school football player. And believe me, it was, because that shit sucked. It sucked. It sucked because I was 140 pounds, soaking wet, couldn't catch a football because, I was just too nervous to catch the football because I always thought my bell was going to get rung like in the 30, just, something like that. Oh, you just got knocked off, out. I don't even know why I didn't say fuck. Who cares? But I was not good. My connection with the team was that I played Mr. Jones every single Friday for them. That was it, because it was a superstition for them. That was literally it. That was it. So, good old foosball. In Texas, it's a whole complete different thing. But this isn't Texas. This is the good old state of New Jersey. Now, I want to go into a little sneak peek of the live show, and here it is right now. Take it away, me. I do this thing on my show where it's called What's in the Bag. So, people, I'm going to do What's in the Bag. So, this is something that I bring out. I try to bring out stories of what things are, and what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to reveal this one first. It's a hat that I got in Disney World. I love this hat.
You look good on you.
I think it looks great on me. I think
good in all hats.
That's also, but you also told me I had to stop wearing hats, because I think it was one Christmas card that I only had hats,
Right.
and people are gonna think that I'm balding. So
Because you always wore a hat.
yeah, which I learned when I wore a hat too much around people. Yes, people were like, "Oh my God, you have hair. How are you? Wow, that's amazing." And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up with that?" Because people literally thought that I was balding. So, but this hat, I wore it. There's a theme of when I used to go to Disney where I would buy a specific thing. My family calls it a gem. And what we do with the gem is that I wear it the entire time. I usually get mine the first day, and that is my thing for the entire... I'm serious. Like, I think one year I got a gem in vacation once was WrestleMania socks. And, oh, they were good. I wore them. I didn't wear them during vacation, but I wore them at WrestleMania. Yeah, that was a. I don't want to nerd out right now, but I saw.
Captain Salting last year, the wooden figure, remember? Oh,
Oh
sorry.
my God.
No, I didn't bring him. No, I thought about bringing him, but I almost brought him because he doesn't have arms. He doesn't have arms, so like it's a wooden thing. I'm so glad you brought that up, Mom, because it's a statue that was in the rental house that we were at, and they had 2 of them, and I was like, we could steal one. Don't worry, like we could do this, but. My brother persuaded me not to do it, so and he got me. Yes, Connor was the one who said, no, you can't do this. But it doesn't have arms. It's one of those wooden carved type of things where, you know, it has its hands in its pockets, but since it's not really there, like it just has like a mark, it just looks like he just doesn't have any arms. So that was one of the things I was gonna bring, and I literally forgot about it. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because instead I brought Hulk Hogan. This is my Hulk Hogan toy. Rest in peace. What I really wanted him to do was to go on RuPaul's Drag Race, because he says brother constantly. And I wanted to see him just like mess up his words, be like, brother,
Sister.
sister, queen, brother. No, I really like that dress, brother. So, because like I feel like you would call him Ru brother or something, you know, that would be fun. But yeah, that's my Hulk Hogan. That's the only reason I like him, because he says brother all the time, and he only said brother because he would forget people's names, because of the amount of people that he was meeting in the 80s. So yeah, that's my Hulk Hogan. That's my good old Hulk Hogan. That's my guy. He does not stay in my bed anymore. He is now on my shelf. He's now on my shelf. So I don't know where to put him. I'll put him right here. Right there. Okay. Okay. A DVD that I brought because I wanted to talk about a movie is Wallace and Gromit. So what do you think about claymation movies? Love them?
They should make more.
Well, I mean, they don't make them.
Wildwood? It's coming out in October.
What is?
Wildwood?
Well, we're seeing it because
We've been seeing the commercials.
I know, but I used to call them
I was okay, yeah.
It looks exactly like
Timber in Wildwood. I used to call them dough movies. I still call them dough movies. So, yeah. But my new favorite thing about this is that people say that Millie Bobby Brown looks like someone from here.
The carrots.
The carrots are great. The dirtier, the better. Yeah, that is something that me and my girlfriend actually say all the time now. Curse the wool rabbit. Give me the cheese, Gromit. But I would love to see, like, what movie would you want to see in claymation that has already come out? Because now I have
Imagine they make the Odyssey.
the Odyssey in claymation. I mean, it would kind of. It would take years to make because of the amount of clay that they need, and also they don't make these. That's also a fun fact. They don't make these claymation movies anymore because the type of material that they make with the clay, they were running out of it. So yeah, right? It's like what? Like where do you?
Just reuse the same characters.
Just reuse the same characters in the same clay, just melt it down, smush it into it. Yeah, this used to be Gromit, now it's a different thing.
No, it's Millie Bobby Brown.
Now it's Millie Bobby. That's perfect. See, that would be great if someone was like, all right, we want to make a movie about you, Millie, but we brought in the guys from Wallace and Gromit to make it.
It's a crossover.
She would be pissed.
She hated when people were playing the video.
I know. Do you know that she's like deeply self-conscious about it now?
Yeah.
She doesn't eat carrots anymore.
Especially if they're dirty.
I know. Oh, it gotta be clean. Gotta be clean, good old carrots now. I like them cooked instead. Steamed. I don't want to do the rest of the show in an English accent, but steamed sounds very great. Here, you can pass this around as well, because if you look at the girl in the back, I always thought that this girl right up here with the orange hair, I always thought that her hair looked like a cheese doodle.
Oh, yeah, so it's like a cheese.
Yeah. Looks like a cheese doodle. Yeah, show it off to my parents.
Yeah, it does look like a cheese.
Yeah. Oh, she talks like this. It's a great movie. Curse of the War Rabbit. It's like a kind of, also it's a Halloween movie. So, I mean, Halloween's coming around the corner.
So can we watch Christmas movies year round?
Oh my God, I will tell that story. So, like one of the first movies we watched together, we have no idea that it's a Christmas movie. What they show in the trailer is that it's a guy who played the man who played Elton John. I forget his name. Say it again.
Taron Egerton.
So Taron is in the movie, and we don't know. He works as a security guard for the airport, and he's the person who looks at everything going through the the TSA, and it's supposed to be that he gets an earpiece, and they hack into his earpiece, and he has to help them move a bomb through the TSA. But the problem is that what they don't tell you is that it's a Christmas movie, and it's on Christmas Eve. So we're watching this, October?
It was the first weekend of October.
Yeah, first weekend of October, and just the entire time, they open up, and it's just, Merry Christmas, and we're like, whoa, what is this? And then the classic lines of but it's Christmas Eve, you can't work, and we're just like, all right, we're watching this movie. We're 20 minutes in already. We're gonna watch this movie. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good for
Carry On.
Carry On.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that was
gave-
Christmas though.
It gave Die Hard vibes.
Yeah. Which debate is that a Christmas movie or not?
Is Iron Man 3 a Christmas movie?
I haven't seen Iron Man to really make it into a Christmas movie. Would you say it is? I mean, does it take place during Christmas?
Yeah.
Is there any Christmas music in it?
I think so.
All right, then I'd call it a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It opens with Tony Stark crying in his armor, and he's got a Christmas tree.
I would call it a...
Comic shops.
Then you should!
Plus he gives Pepper this big ass bunny for Christmas.
Then it has to be a Christmas movie.
We'll watch it.
Okay.
We'll watch it.
I don't know. We also do watch Christmas movies year round, so yes, we can. Paul Blart Mall Cop?
That's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Friday.
Thanksgiving. What also happens at night? Because after the mall closes, that's when they break in. But they also, all of the people who are helping out with the break-in have reindeer names.
Yes.
Like one of them was named Rudolph, Blitzen,
Oh, yeah.
Dasher. I can't. Common. Yeah. For a second, I thought you said Thomas, and I'm like, Dasher and Thomas, and but do you even call something a Thanksgiving movie? I mean, you can watch a movie during Thanksgiving, but also people will say I'll watch a Christmas movie to start off the Christmas season after everything, because I know people who've done that as well.
My family does.
Really?
We watch Christmas Vacation
Yes,
every year.
that's right. And you don't like it because people start mouthing all of
They
the,
start talking during the movie.
which is a big thing that I do. I talk during the movie. I figured out real quick that she does not like that. I was like, yo, what do you think of that scene? And you just,
We were watching Civil War.
yeah,
That's what we were watching, and I said, shut up.
yeah. You gotta stop talking. These are important moments. And I was like, but you know the movie. And you were like, no, you need to watch the movie.
Yeah.
Run the theater.
If we need to watch, if we're watching it at home and you need to ask me a question, we're pausing it.
In the theater, though, I try not to because I have gotten yelled at by people. There was someone who turned around one time. It was a horror movie. The horror movie, I was like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna like this. Like, you know, like I was one of those people. Like, oh no. And this person goes, if you keep doing that, I'm gonna leave this theater. And I was like, oh. Well, I also did it during It. I used to talk with my one friend, and this other guy who we went with, this was his first time going with us, and he said to me, he was like, you need to stop talking. You need to stop talking right now.
And that's what Connor says about me.
Really?
And I don't talk, I talk to Dad a lot in the movie, because same vibe, but Connor all the time.
But
Connor's famous for being like,
Oh, I will tell that story. So Elton John, the Elton John movie, there's a real like tough specific scene where Elton comes out to his mom. But the problem is that I couldn't hear it because it was at one of these new movie theaters where you can adjust your seat. And my brother, during that scene, is just adjusting his seat front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, 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 back, 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 back. So it's like, and there's also like, because Elton is crying to his mom, and the mom is you know, no, I don't believe you, and he's, I'm a homosexual, and like the whole thing. Girl me, I'm a homosexual, girl me.
Connor was like 11 or 12.
Connor was like 12. He did not know what that movie was going to be about. He was like, oh my God. Like after a couple of scenes, that was the only time he did talk to me. He would be like, oh my God. I'd be like, yeah, Connor, that's Elton John. Rocket Man. So.
People like when you talk during Housemaid.
Well, Housemaid, that was different because it was a Sydney Sweeney movie, and I think I only watched one trailer, and the one trailer that you showed me was, because Housemaid is about, you know, a housemaid has a relationship kind of with the husband, but then learns that the husband is a crazy guy, and I go, okay, this could be fine, but it's Sydney Sweeney, so I think that there's going to be a scene in this movie where it gets a little explicit, and when that scene happened, I started screaming, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! And like all these people started laughing because they were like, oh my God, like, because it's supposed to be a scene where everyone's like, wow, like, oh my goodness, this is a erotic scene. This is really there. This is really intense. But I'm screaming, I knew it! I knew it! There would be a scene like this in this movie! So, yeah. Here, do I have anything? Oh, I do have one last thing. It's the Iron Pigs. So this is a towel that I got from a baseball game that I went with, actually Sam's family. Squonk. It's a squonk. But if you want to look at this, what does this look like down here?
Very nuts.
Yeah, yeah. I told you.
Oh, what?
Looks like hairy nuts, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now you mentioned it.
Now that I mention it, yeah, I know. Very rough.
Can't unsee that.
Very rough. Can't unsee it.
Hey, like promo.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but we're talking about it.
Yeah, hey, man. That's we're talking about it, and that's what matters. So, yeah, that's what's in the bag. Before I wrap anything, like I wrap it up, I want to have like questions for everyone. So, like, do you guys have questions for me? Because like this is a Q&A point. Like how my life is, what's going on with me. Did I shave my face today? Yes, I did. Like stuff like that. So, yeah.
How often do you do this podcast?
How often do I do the podcast? I have a podcast once a week. I'll record it in the beginning of the week. So I'll record another one on Monday. But I'm also, since I'm audio recording this one, I will also release this one.
Where?
On YouTube, Spotify, and also Apple Podcasts.
Nice.
So yeah. Thank you for the Joe. What a nice plug-in, man. This guy, business brain over here. He's got that big mind, that big brain over here, man. But yeah, I started doing it because radio-wise, I wasn't getting enough airtime, and I also wanted to have something for myself, and I also had a lot of gear for me that I wasn't really using. And I took so many classes in college about it, so I wanted to at least do something, and it's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun doing this. I've recorded over 23 episodes, so we are still in the beginning of this. But I really appreciate you guys coming out and being here. Yes, what's the question?
You've had a lot of guests on. Who has been your favorite guest so far? And you have to take Sam out of it. She was a guest. You can't say Sam.
Okay, so I didn't know that she actually wanted to record that day. Where I was like, yeah, because I'll say to people, hey, do you want to record? And what I'll mean is people who sometimes get nervous before they go on a podcast. So I will just have the headphones on and the microphone on, and I'll have a conversation with them. I tried to do that with my friends this past week, and my friend just kept screaming into the microphone because because he knew that I had my headphones on and he wanted to pop my ears. So I'd probably say my friend Kenny right now.
That's a great one.
Yeah, Kenny, close second. Second person I had on was Chris Stavallone. He was a good time. Yeah, what's
I
up?
have another question. You did a lot at Ryder, and you created a lot for the morning show at Ryder. Have you ever thought to carry any of those great bits, great things over to your podcast?
I would try to do that. Because I know that they don't do my bits anymore. So, they don't do... I used to do Florida Man Friday on there, where we talk about Florida men and their wacky things of what go on. Oh, dude, there's...
Wake Up Ryder, right?
Yeah, it was Wake Up Ryder. And, you saw me do it, Joe. I remember one time...
We did an episode.
Yes, we did. That was a fun episode. Because it was one of those moments where, college radio, where I think, 4 people said fuck on the air, and I had to block it so many times. And I remember I said to people, please just try not to curse. And Mike R. literally was like, there is this fucking, and I was like, shit.
T was there too.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I think Eric was there.
Yes, he was. Eric was there. Blackwell was there.
I think that was it.
David Luichuk did not want to be on, but I did do a ceremony for David Luichuk on the radio show about him moving out of our place. He still he talks to me about it to this day, where he's like, dude, I love how you did a ceremony thing for me. And I'm like, bro, you left. You're not getting the point. You left the apartment. It was so much fun.
The serenade didn't work either. Gary come home.
Oh, no, it didn't. We sang him Gary Come Home, and he didn't we do it at Chapter? Yeah, we did.
He tuned in on Zoom.
He did. Yeah,
Remember Chuck, he altered the lyrics to make it like David.
Yes, we did. More than a pet, you're my best friend, man. Yeah.
We were talking about our memories of you guys at the apartment. We actually, right before we got in, talking about how you got Joe banned from one of the parties. Told everybody that we were drinking.
Because the pledges were drinking.
Oh my God, yeah, I did. I was
favorite memory there.
such a hardo. I was such a hardo when it came to that stuff. Well, our exec went through so much stuff on the first day every single time. The first day there would be something that would happen, and then we would just have to be like, we have to be strict. We just have to be strict with these people. And I remember that was the one where I was like, duh, we gotta ban Joe from a party, I'm sorry. My favorite one probably is when just in the apartment.
I want to hear one from the apartment, but and then another one overall.
One from the apartment would probably have to be. I mean, I loved the karaoke nights that we used to do. The karaoke nights were a lot of fun. I remember we would have like Four Loko Friday in there as well. That was a lot of fun. Case races. We had the basketball team in our apartment, and they lost to Zach Finn in beer pong. Yes, that is a known fact. They lost to him. They were also in there for like 2 minutes. That was it. They lost and then they left. That was the party where we had 50 people.
Yeah.
And we were like, all right, this is getting a little too crazy. And the president of the SGA was there, Liz O'Hara. And that was when I knew that it was too many people, because she is like goody two shoes. And I can't believe that she was there, because I was like, what are you doing here? Like, you actually drink? And she was like, yeah, no, I'm here for a good time. And I was like, we got to get people out of here, man. We got to get people out of here. Second one would probably have to be this one from Exec, where Ryan Wolf got things wrong because Gabe Pickup was on academic probation. And we're like, you know what? Like, he has to get this, like a 3.0, to make it back into Theta Chi. And Ryan put in the numbers wrong, and what he needed was a 2.4, and he got a 2.5, and we were like, all right, when we saw that he got a 2.5, all of us were like, all right, we'll figure out how we're going to do this. We're going to talk to him. Like, literally, this was a whole discussion of like, we were going to kick him out. Like, this is it. You could still hang out with us. You just can't wear letters. And then that's when Ryan goes, actually, he needed a 2.4. And we were like, what? So we had this conversation for nothing then. And he was like, yes.
I have a question.
What's going on?
So like, I know on your page you sometimes do stand up, like bars and stuff. I don't know. Where do you see, like, what areas would you want to take your show?
I would love to take my
I know you
show.
do, like North Jersey, but like, would you want to go like anywhere else?
I would love to go in areas that honestly allow me to do things. I mean, like, big shout out to Sean for allowing me to do this. Big shout out to that. Because that is stuff, like, seriously, because you never know where you can actually do it. I would love to go down to the Jersey Shore. I think that would be fun. There's like the last moment of the Jersey Shore. I would love to do something in New York. That would be very cool. Also,
opportunities.
yeah. Also in Pennsylvania, I would love to do something in Pennsylvania, because there's also just like I don't know, just a weird feeling for me, and I would love to just bring my inner Jersey to them and freak them out. So, because that's the vibe I get from your family, where I'm like extremely loud, and they're like,
Yeah, because they're not.
yeah, I know.
And my dad's from Jersey, so it's the opposite. And my mom's from Philly. She can't be around.
I know. But I mean, if that's it, then that's all I got for you folks. Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.